is a journey through the Bible with Mukhwana Isaac. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe. In our previous episodes, actually 2 of them, I handled something that I started on Radio Maria. That is about the early church. Yeah. Now, before we proceed with that, today I would love us to share something briefly about this man called the twin, and yeah, Thomas, that is one of the apostles. So I want us to share something briefly about him. While here we move on with the resurrection events, some of the things that transpired. Then after some time we will pick up from that sharing which I'm holding these days on Radio Maria. Now, Thomas, one of the 12 called the twin, was not with them as we read in the Gospels when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see in his hands the print of the nails, and place my finger in the mark of the nails, and place my hand in his side, I will not believe." And so 8 days later, his disciples were again in the house, and Thomas was with them. The doors were shut, but Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here and see my hands, and put out your hand and place it in my side. Do not be faithless, but believing." Thomas answered, "My Lord and my God." Jesus said to him, "Have you believed because you've seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe." We read this in John chapter 20, from verse 24 to 29. You see, Thomas the apostle, often remembered as Doubting Thomas, shows us that faith sometimes grows through honest struggle rather than immediate certainty. When he questioned the resurrection, he was not rejecting Christ, but seeking a deeper assurance. And when he finally encountered the Lord, his doubt turned into a powerful confession of faith. "My Lord and my God." And that is why in our Christian life, we too experience moments of doubt, confusion, or spiritual dryness. But like Thomas, we are invited to bring those struggles to Christ rather than hide from him. True faith is not the absence of questions, but the courage to seek, trust, and believe even when we do not fully see. Believing without seeing will be difficult. It will be a difficult thing, not for only one person, but for anyone. Yeah. But perseverance in it will bring a greater reward. Nevertheless, Thomas' declaration is important, and his question made his fellow apostles now believe in Jesus. Yes, it helped others. It's just like a student in class who keeps asking questions. "Master, sir, madam, A, B, C, D." You see, it helps even those who are silent to understand better. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Mukhwana Isaac, and that brings us to the end of today's episode. Be blessed.